Yeah, I'm fine, love. Just thought I'd sit up here for a while. God, what I wouldn't give to hear Michael thrashing this thing again.
Doing his Rolling Stones impressions.
Maxie Farnham moaning about the noise, eh?
Good old days, eh?
Yeah. I'm dreaming, aren't I?
Ron? We'll get him home.
Don't hold your breath, Dee.
Ron.
How could they do it, eh? Letting her go before Michael. It's bloody criminal. The daughter of a well-known drug dealer and she just walks free and Al Michael's left to carry the can.
Oh, come on, love.
Well, yeah, they'll be lapping it up over the road, won't they, eh? Well, they'll be all over it. Ah, Lindsay this, ah, Lindsay that. They won't give a second thought for Al Michael. He can rot in hell for all they care.
Please, Ron.
I know, I'm sorry, Dave. It's just the more I think of that lot over there.
Ron, are you up there?
We're in here.
It's the phone for you.
Who is it?
It's the MP, James Payne. He wants to talk to you, urgent.
Morning, my sweet. How's Orange?
Still asleep. Thought I'd leave it a bit longer.
Nice one. She could do with a bit of a lie-in.
Were you doing what I think you were doing?
I certainly are. Yeah, what do you reckon? Premium pork sausage, best bacon, black pudding, baked beans, and topped off with a little bit of scramble. It's my own special recipe, this.
Your own recipe? You never made scrambled egg in your life.
Yeah, well, first time for everything, isn't it, eh? Besides, special occasion. Celebrating our little girl coming home.
That's awful of you, Jimmy, but I mean, she thinks it's over the top to you.
Hey, she needs building up, doesn't she? A couple of months of chop suey, chow mein, give it a decent fry up.
No, I don't mean that. I mean all this. You know, making a big fuss.
Yeah, well, that's the idea, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Complete waste of time.
Oh, what's going on?
Ron, what are you doing?
I'm going around a flaming bend, that's what I'm doing.
For Michael?
Yeah, and the fat lot of good it did him and all. James Payne calls himself an MP. Done nothing for us.
What did he say?
What's happening?
Payne's been on to the Thai embassy about Michael.
God.
What did they say?
Oh, look, Ron, you calm down. Tell us.
They can't help us anymore. They've done all they can. Oh, God. It's over. That's it. We've lost him.
Oh, God.
Ron.
Well, Michael's never going to see the light of day again.
Come on, darling. Finish your breakfast for Daddy. There. Sit
Dad, can I have some more juice, please?
Yeah, of course you can, son.
Come on, you two. We're going to be all day at this rate.
Well, there's no rush, is there?
We have got a ferry to catch.
Well, why don't you get a later one?
This is the only crossing we could get. Everything else was booked up.
Well, I thought we could all go out for lunch, you know, have a pizza, you know how much the kids love.
Max, please.
God knows when I'll see you again.
It's France we're going to, not the other side of the world.
Well, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Max, please, don't make this any harder than it already is.
Just you and the kids. You should be here with me.
Max, we decided.
I know, but now it's happening. I mean, God, surely we can work something out. I can't bear to see you all leaving me like this.
Hi, Dad.
Morning. I see the car's all packed.
Yeah, everything's ready.
So you and the children really are leaving?
Yeah, as soon as the kids have washed their faces, then, we're off to France.
Go on, Lens, get stuck in, kid.
Thanks, Dad, but I don't want it.
You not hungry, love?
Just can't face it.
Should have known.
No more?
The egg. Our Lindsay likes hers fried, sunny side up. Do another one, love.
Dad,
That's okay, don't worry. That's the lot.
Dad, I don't want another egg.
You are?
Will you just sit down and stop fussing, please?
Dad's just trying to make you feel the same, love.
I shouldn't even be here.
Don't be saying that. Of course you should, love.
This is your home, love, where you belong.
And what about Mike?
You are?
Just don't understand, do you? Nobody does. Mike is still in prison, isn't he? It's all right for me back here with food and telly and everything I want. But he's still out there. He's frightened and alone. It's just not right, Mum. It's not fair. Well, no wonder Bing had a cob on. Well, his daughter's getting off to France today, isn't she? No need for him to take it out on us now.
God, are you totally stupid or what? Are you? Well, it was you obsessed and nothing to do with Patricia.
What's she on about?
What do you think, Sammy? You coming back here at all hours with some fella in tow?
Oh, that was only a laugh.
Yeah, well, Mr. Crosby didn't think it was very funny. Neither did I.
Oh, God, listen to you. You sound just like him, a boring old fart.
Oh, well, I suppose everyone must be old and boring when you go round acting like some 12-year-old.
You what?
Every time we go out, you're like some little kid, getting drunk and grabbing the nearest fella. You make a show of us.
Oh, right, I get it. This is what it's all about, isn't it? You can't get a fella, so you're taking it out on me just 'cause I know how to enjoy myself.
You what? You're off your head, you.
Me? I'm off my head. I'm not the one who shacked up with Rasputin, the mad monk. And in my mum and dad's house as well.
Oh, thanks, Sammy. Thanks very much. Oh, well done. Are you pleased with yourself now?
Oh, you can shut up and all who asked you to stick your nose in.
Hey, I'm a mate.
And I'm a sister.
Oh, some sister going out your way to obsess her like that. You know how she feels about Simon and the cult and everything. It wrecked her head.
Oh, poor little Casey.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Oh, what is it now? Got the knockback from another audition, has she?
Well, if you must know, she's been ill, really ill, and she still is.
What? Are you serious?
Well, I'm not going to lie about a thing like that, am I? She's had a really bad time.
God, I didn't realise.
Oh, well, there's a surprise. You're so wrapped up in yourself, you don't give a toss about anyone else, do you?
Well, I have had my own problems as well, you know.
See? There you go again. You haven't even asked what's wrong with her. Your own sister's been seeing a counsellor for bulimia for God knows how long, being really ill, and you don't want to know.
Coppers, solicitors, MPs, diplomats. The lot of them sicken me.
All of them. Complete waste of space.
But you can't give up, not while our Michael's still in prison.
What am I supposed to do, Dee? They've all washed their hands of him, haven't they? They're not interested.
There's got to be a chance. I mean, they released that Corkill girl.
Do I have to spell it out to you? They're only going to let one go. They've got to charge someone, keep them locked up, and it's our Michael.
God. She walks away free as a bird and poor Mike carries the can. Wonder how she worked that one, eh? Battered her eyelids and dropped her knickers.
Oh, do you mind?
Well, she's a Corkill, isn't she? That lot capable of anything.
She's right. They are poison. As if they haven't done enough damage already. Why did I ever let him get involved with her in the first place? What the hell was I thinking of?
Oh, take it easy, Ron.
Take it easy? Hey, I feel like committing murder. My world's falling apart and that lot are sitting over the road there playing happy families. And where's the justice, eh? Go on, answer me that. That's right. There is no bloody justice.
How is she?
She's having a bit of a rest with Kylie.
Really put me size 10s in it there, didn't I?
Oh, come on, love. You're only doing your best.
Yeah, but... I mean, I can't understand it. She should be celebrating.
Jimmy, she's just come out of prison.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I can't understand. I mean, love, I've been there myself. I know what she's been through.
For God's sake, Jimmy.
What?
You were locked up down the road for 3 months with people who spoke your language. And you knew when you were going to get out, didn't you? Oh, Lindsay didn't. But the big difference is, you were a thief and guess who got what he deserved? Oh, Lindsay's never broken the law in her life, has she? And another thing, you knew I was safe as home, didn't you? Not locked up with you. How can she celebrate when she's worried sick about Mike?
Yeah, poor kid.
Now, do you understand why she's not full of the joys of spring?
Yeah.
Look, Jimmy, I don't know what you call it. Trauma, shock, something. But she's not the same girl she was.
You're right enough. But look, if we're patient, I mean, we could get things back to normal, couldn't we? You know, the way they used to be before any of this trouble. When we were a proper family. Lindsay and Carly, you know, and me and you together, like.
You are?
Well, when we were really happy. You and me.
Hold on, Jimmy. If you're thinking what I think you're thinking.
Love, for our Lindsay's sake. I mean, she needs a bit of stability, doesn't she? How's it going to look if you and me aren't sharing the bed, eh?
No way.
You are?
The only reason I came back was because of our Lindsay, and I'll do whatever it takes to help her, Jimmy. But that doesn't include sharing a bed with you.
All right. What do you want? I want to say I'm sorry.
What for?
Or for not being a very good sister.
What?
I've been talking to Jackie.
Oh, yeah.
She's told me about you being ill. About this eating disorder thing.
Yeah, well, how you know, eh?
Well?
Well, what?
Well, how are you? You know, with this illness and that.
Well, funnily enough, since you've been around, I haven't had the chance to worry about it. Too busy running after you. In fact, all I seem to talk to my counsellor about is you.
Oh, don't be like that, Kate. Listen, why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't think you'd be interested.
That's not right.
Sammy, you don't care about anyone else except yourself as long as you get your own way.
Look, I know I've upset a few people like Bing and Jackie and that, but I don't want us falling out. We're sisters, aren't we?
Yeah, when it suits you.
Oh, please, Katie. I want us to be mates. And I want you to tell me everything, you know, about all these problems you've been having.
You've got a couple of hours then.
For me little sister, no problem. Friends.
Friends.
Come to Mummy, there's a good girl.
Oh, look, can I hold it just for 5 minutes?
Yeah, of course you can. Now, let's go to Daddy. Go to Daddy.
Anything I can do to help?
No, Dad, I think everything's ready. We'll be off in 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Right, well, I'll just finish tidying up in here then.
Right, so you've got the address and the phone number, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
I'll ring you as soon as we get there.
And when am I going to see you again? See the kids again?
Well, we'll arrange a weekend. You can come and visit.
Oh, I see. The vague promise of a weekend in France, is that it? What about access to my own children?
Max, I've told you can come and see us whenever you like.
Great, I'll just jump in the car when the fancy takes me. I mean, what's a 1,500-mile round trip between friends, eh?
Perhaps we should discuss this some other time.
Mummy!
Excuse me.
I can't believe she's just going like that.
Look, maybe it's not too late.
David, they're going.
One last-ditch effort, Max. Try and talk her into staying.
What am I supposed to say? She hasn't listened to anything so far.
For God's sake, Max, it's your family at stake here. You've got to fight for them. Come on, man. Give it another go.
Come on, gonna do a bit of colouring with your old grandad, are you, eh?
Have a nice rest, love.
Yeah.
That's a girl, nice one. Recharge the old batteries, eh?
It's all right if Carly has a drink, Mum. Of course it is. You don't have to ask.
This is yours and Carly's home, love. Help yourself.
That's right, love. You're home now. Thanks, Mum. Oh, come on, love. It's all right. Sorry. You're all right, love. Mum and Dad are here to help you now. Dad,
What, love?
when's Mike coming home?
I don't know.
Soon. He'll be home soon, love.
Yeah, that's right. Any day now.
Just promise me, Dad. Promise me you'll bring him home.
Yeah, I promise you, love. I won't let you down.
Oi. Oh, yeah. You get locked up for that, you know.
I'm just having a nose. There's still some furniture in there, but it's up for sale by auction. I'm thinking about putting an offer in.
Buying this house? Are you serious?
Yeah, I can get a mortgage. I didn't think I can stand living over there any longer.
Listen, Jack, I know you and our Sammy haven't been getting on, but I've had a good chat with her. She's promised to sort herself out.
Is that a pig I see flying up there?
Jackie, she means it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to have to put up with her much longer, am I, once I move out?
Are you going to live in this place on your own?
No, I thought me, you and Rachel could move in.
Well, what about our Sammy?
No chance. Oh, Bev, what's the score with the banks? Have they moved out or what?
Done a real life flip by all accounts. Hey, at least Patricia Farmer's put her foot down at last. Got rid of that pair of a husband.
The way round, isn't it?
You what?
Well, Patricia's the one who's leaving.
Pat Farnham's leaving the close.
Yeah, for good.
After everything he's put her through. Driving her out like that. The rat.
The dirty two-timing rat.
How am I going to get Mike Dixon out of that prison?
Well, if you're to find Gary.
He's done one.
You promised her, Jimmy.
I know, love. But what could I say? She looks so pathetic.
So you've got to keep looking for Gary?
Jackie, I have been in every alehouse, every bookies, every squat in this city. There's no sign of him.
There must be something you can do.
Like what?
Well, listen. Why don't you go and have a word with Ron?
Oh, you are joking, aren't you?
No, I'm not. We all want Mike home, don't we? So let's see if we can help Ron.
No.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. I mean, imagine how we'd feel if it was still all Lindsay out there. Poor Ron must be at the end of his tether.
I know, but...
And you promised him, didn't you? You said you'd do anything to get his son home.
Yeah, but things are different now.
Oh, well, that's just typical of you, isn't it?
You what?
Same old Jimmy Corkle, full of empty promises. You haven't changed, have you?
I hang about.
No, you hang about. Mike Dixon is out there still in prison. And you owe it to Ron to bring him home, and you owe it to our Lindsay. I mean, don't forget where those drugs came from, Jimmy. Yeah, well, if you were any sort of a man, you'd be over there talking to Ron now.
Yeah, you're right. I owe it to our Lindsay. Why would I'm straight over there, then? As soon as I get this scrambled egg off this pan.
Yeah, I could have been here for you more often, then Mummy wouldn't be taking you away, would she, eh? I think I've let you down, Alice. I've let you all down. I'm really sorry. But I'm going to miss you. I really am. You be a good girl for Mummy, eh? And I'll see you soon. Oh, just saying our goodbyes.
Thomas is with his granddad, so I'd better take her now.
Yeah.
Here you go, there's a good girl.
So, this is it, then?
Yeah.
I'll miss you.
Yeah.
And Thomas. This little one.
She'll miss you too. We all will.
You as well?
Of course.
Really?
Max,
The way you've been acting is as if you couldn't wait to get out of the place.
I'm sorry, it's the only way I could deal with it. Just get in a car, don't look back, because I know that if I stop to think and look you in the eye, then I'll have second thoughts. I know I will.
You don't want to go? Well, then stay.
I can't.
Please, we can work something out here.
Max,
Patricia, I want you and the children to stay. I mean it.
Max, I'm sorry. I really am.
Please don't go. Don't leave me. We can work something out here.
I don't know.
It's not too late, you know. Please, you've got to stay.
Hello. I just dropped by to wish Patricia bon voyage.
I'm sorry. I tried to stop her.
Thanks for coming over. We need all the support we can get.
Yeah, well, been there myself, haven't I?
Dee, who was that at the front door?
Right.
What are you doing here?
Ron?
Come to gloat, have you?
Look, Ron, I haven't come to cause bother.
Ron, please. Jimmy's come to help us.
Yeah, well, I've heard that one before.
At least listen to what he's got to say. Go on, Jimmy. Tell him what you told me.
Look, I know how you must be feeling.
Oh, Ron, just listen.
I'd be gutted if it was our Lindsay still out in Thailand. But just because she's home, it doesn't mean we've forgotten about your Mike.
That's it. End of speech.
Well, we just wanted you to know, me and Jackie, that we'll do anything we can to help get your Mike back.
Right, you've had your say. Now I'll have mine. I must be soft in the bloody head, because I have let you get away with murder.
You won't?
Tony, remember?
Please, Ron.
Hey, you can listen to this and all. This toe rag here put our son in a coma and then put on the old Uncle Jimmy routine. Do you remember all that, eh? Our child dying and him with his crocodile tears. And we believed him. Like a couple of suckers, we swallowed it. And now the same thing is happening all over again. He's ruined our Michael's life, and he's back here saying, I'll do anything I can for you. And we're giving him the time of day. We must need our bloody heads seeing to.
Look, Ron.
Hey, you get out of my house now. Oh, God help me, I'll kill you.
Please, I didn't know she was going to come.
Say goodbye to the children, Max.
But...
Hey, Pat. I know you're going back to France.
God, that's all I need.
The children and I are having a break.
Hey, you don't want to let them drive them out your own home, you know.
Do you mind?
Thomas, say goodbye to Grandad.
Well, I'll see you soon. You take care and look after your mummy. Let's get you.
Patricia, please, just listen to me.
You really pick your moments, don't you? I was just passing. I'm barely out of the door and you've got your feet under the table.
Go ahead, Pat. You stick up for yourself, girl.
You've got it all wrong.
God, it's all go today, isn't it? Someone must be moving into the close.
Yes, and I wonder who that might be. Well, I hope you're very happy together. You deserve each other.
No. Look, just tell her. Tell her she's got it all wrong.
She won't listen to me. So are you going to say goodbye to your children, Max?
Come on, Max. Come on. You're fighting a losing battle, old son. Say your goodbyes, eh?
Patricia.
Thomas, say bye-bye to Daddy.
Bye-bye, son. See you soon, eh?
Come on, in the car. Good boy.
Take care.
Dad. See you soon, eh?
Yeah. Take care, my darling. Don't forget to write it. Say hello to Mum.
I'll miss you.
I miss you too.
See you, Pat. Look after yourself.
This isn't how it looks.
I don't want to hear it, Max. I'll ring you, let you know we've arrived.
But, Patricia...
Well, nothing.
Well, that's it. They've gone.
Max.
Thank you very much, Susanna.
Sorry.
Your idea of a joke. God, I always knew you were spiteful.
Max.
But I didn't know you could be capable of stooping this low.
Max. The removal people have gone into the banks.
Yeah, some of the minty furniture's still there.
Thanks very much, Max. Have a nice life.
Katie, please hurry up, will you?
Do you want another cup of tea, Mr. Crosby?
Not at the moment, thank you now.
Oh, yeah, I'll leave them, mate. I'll do them when I get back. I'll just go and get my purse.
What's going to her?
Oh, haven't you heard? She's turned over a new leaf.
You are?
Yeah, Katie has a word with her. Thought she was getting on everyone's nerves.
Really?
Yeah, well, someone had to tell her. She's a pain. Anyway, we won't have to suffer much longer once we're moving over the road, will we?
Oh, she's not coming with us, is she?
Too right, she's not, but don't mention to her about us moving because she doesn't know nothing about it, OK?
Yeah, right.
Katie, please, you'd make an old man very happy.
Oh, she must be getting ready for her audition.
Oh, come on, this really is too much.
2 more minutes.
Right. Do you want anything from the shops?
No, Tay.
I'm fine, thanks. Right, OK, I'll see you later then. Oh, and I'll tidy up when I get back. See ya. See ya.
I don't know about you, but I think I prefer the old Sammy. At least you knew where you were with her.
Oh, excuse me, ladies, emergency.
Aye, aye, Bing. Wee Willie Winky, eh?
Hey, Donald, where's your trousers? Oh, Max, thank heaven you saved my life. I couldn't find my keys to here, those bastard cops.
Nay, David.
Well, I've never seen Bing move so quick in his life.
What do you reckon? Chicken Madras?
Oh, no, that's definitely a Vindaloo, that, isn't it? Hey, the Bankster slipped off quietly, didn't he?
Yeah, can you blame them? I mean, having your house repossessed, hardly going to throw a leaving party, are you?
Nah, I suppose not. Same thing happened to you, didn't it, lad?
Yeah, I had the sense to give them the keys back before they took them off me. Told them where they could stick the mortgage.
You know, you'd have thought, though, with all the money that Eddie and Rosie want, they could have bought the place outright.
Still, someone's going to get a bargain, you know.
How's it mean?
Well, the building society won't off their hands, won't they? So they're bound to knock a few bob off the price.
What, like a few hundred, like?
Ah, thousands.
Thousands?
I reckon so.
Mind you, it's a nice little house, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice little conservatory on the back and all.
Do you know what? That conservatory has been the bane of my life. It was always dead hard to clean. I just think, this summer I could be sitting in there with my feet up and a nice cold bottle of lager.
Yeah, nice one. Hang on. Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Certainly am.
So what's brought all this on?
Mick, I'm nearly 40 years of age. I mean, I can't carry on lodging with you and the kids for the rest of my days, can I?
I thought you was happy staying with us.
Yeah, well, I am, but it can't go on forever. I mean, Leo and Gemma are growing up. They want their own space. I want mine. What about when Ruthie comes to stay? Now, it's time I had my own place, mate.
I know, I mean, landing yourself with a mortgage.
Mick, I've got nearly 40 grand burning a hole in my pocket. I'm not going to have to worry about a mortgage, am I? It's the perfect opportunity. Besides, I don't think anyone else around here is going to be interested in you.
The hell? Hi, lads. Fancy seeing you here.
Have you finished?
Oh, sorry about that. It's a matter of life or death. David, you needed a pee, not a heart transplant.
Well, actually, a burst bladder has been known to be terminal, you know.
Oh, I don't know. What in heaven's name is it with women and bathrooms? I mean, she must have been in there for what? I don't know, the best part of an hour. It's ridiculous, it really is. It's my house, and I'm denied even reasonable access to my own bathroom, and I'm the landlord. There's got to be something in a tenancy agreement
David,
to cover
please,
that.
if you don't mind.
Oh. Max, I'm sorry.
You've been up and down at that window all morning.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dee.
I'm pacing the floor. You'll be wearing out the carpet.
I know.
You don't know what to do with yourself, do you?
I just feel so bloody useless. I should be out there now with our Michael, and I don't even know where to begin to help. I mean, I'm going round the bend here, Dee. What am I supposed to do?
Well, what if we were to go over to the Corkills?
What is it with you and them?
I'm not talking about going to see Jimmy. I'm thinking about Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay Corkill is the last person I want to see. It's because of her our Michael's festering in that foreign jail. And where's she, eh? Oh, she's back here, living in the lap of luxury.
For heaven's sake, Ron. All this hatred.
Tell you what, Dee, the crap we've put up with this past few weeks. I'm beginning to understand how white people commit murder.
Ron, you just let things build up. You're angry and frustrated. Well, we all are.
You too?
Well, you're talking about the only son I've got left. This is breaking my heart. We've just got different ways of expressing our feelings, that's all.
Patience of a saint, eh?
I wish.
Hey, it's true.
Ron, the thoughts that I've had, they're more terrible than the things you've said.
Serious?
I'm ashamed to admit it.
Hey, come on, love. You've got nothing to be ashamed of. Your only crime is loving your son. Where's the shame in that?
Yeah. Oh, Ron, I'm going to go and see Lindsay, even if you won't come with me.
Dee.
Oh, please, Ron. She was out there with Michael. She knows what it was like. It might even help to talk to her.
What good is it going to do?
Well, I don't know, but we've got to give it our best shot, haven't we?
I just had a thought. Solve our respective problems in one fell swoop.
Really?
Yes, your loneliness and my overcrowding. I could move in here. Right. Keep you company and leave that gang of women to squabble over my bathroom among themselves. What do you think?
Well, great idea, in theory.
Sorry?
I'll be honest with you. Lonely as I am, I do need my space.
Max, surely there's more than enough space here for both of us.
What about Patricia?
Patricia?
Oh, she's only been gone a day, and I'm taking in lodgers. How do you think that would look? I mean, she'll probably think I couldn't wait to get rid of her.
Yes, I suppose so. If you put it like that.
Well, like I say, David, nice idea, in theory. Now, if you don't mind, I better get ready.
Oh, before you do, would you just mind if I use the toilet one more time? I'll be very quick, I promise.
Thanks, Mum.
So what you reckon?
I think I'll give it a miss. It just didn't feel right.
We'll be going at a real knockdown price, you know.
Well, I think I'll let someone else have a chance, eh? Anyway, I've got to get off. Got to go to the bank. See yous.
Yeah,
See you, Teddy.
What I'll tell you.
Must have brought back some bad memories going around that place.
What is it with him in that house?
Well, he lived there with Sue and Danny, didn't he? Yeah. That's them on the plaque.
That's his wife and kid.
Yeah, but he died. He fell off the scaffolding when they were building these shops.
God, that's terrible. And he was thinking about buying the house they all used to live in.
Yeah, but only to rent out, like.
God, I don't know how we can even set foot in the place after something like that. Nightmare, isn't it?
Hey, Mo, can anybody go and look at the house?
We can't if they've got a set of keys.
Could I go and have a look now?
Do what you like. It's not my house. It's not our Rosie's anymore, so it's no skin off my nose.
Yeah.
Drop them off later for us.
Yeah, I will do. See you, Mo.
See you.
Hiya.
All right, then.
Have you seen Tony anywhere?
You've just missed him.
I think he's gone to the bank.
I wanted to catch him, you know, about Patricia Farnham's place. Get in there quick before the rush.
You want to rent that place as well as a trading post?
Well, it's just a thought. I had big plans for that place, you know, when Dee took off and the florist shut down, but the Farnham's beat us to it. You never know. You might get it second time round.
Well, so long as you're not going to be selling pizzas.
Oh, I'm going stinking of onions every night. I'll leave that to you, mate. I've got a customer. Draw.
She's not hanging about, is she? That Farnham only went yesterday.
Mind you, it's a cracking little spec there, you know. You've got loads of people going in and out. Tell you, if you started a business, you'd make a few bob there.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Maybe I should give Teddy a shot.
You what? What is it with you today? Is that money burning a hole in your
I'm
pocket?
going nowhere fast, aren't I? I've got 40 grand laying now. It's time I made that money work for me. So come on, let's go see me new house.
Sure you can't manage any more, love?
Had enough, thanks.
Okay. Always eat it up again later on, can't I? You all right, love? You stay there. I'll get that. I'll be a sec.
Hi.
All right.
Sorry to bother you. We wondered if we could have a word with you or Lindsay.
What about?
We just wanted to find out a bit more about what happened out there in Thailand. See if she could tell us something that might help our Michael.
Listen, don't know if this is the right time. It's really taking it out of her. She's not feeling very well.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose our Michael's feeling too clever either.
Yeah, of course. Better come in then.
So what do you reckon then?
That sound like, innit? Loads of space in that. Couple of sun lounges in here, that look great. Mind you, the garden could do with a bit of work.
So, you defo going for it then?
Well, if they're giving it away, I'd be a fool not to, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I guess.
Right. What are you doing here?
Just having a look.
Well, you can't. It's private property.
So what are you doing here then?
I'm a prospective buyer, Alex, so come on, stop messing around.
No, we're not messing around. We're here as prospective buyers as well.
You not?
Well, just Jackie. Me and Katie are going to be our lodgers.
Straight up, you putting a bid in?
Yeah, I'm going to see my accountant this afternoon.
Accountant, eh? Looks like you're in for some serious competition, eh, son?
Yeah, well, may the best man or woman win, eh?
I thought I heard voices. What on earth's going on?
All right, Ping, yeah, we're just having a nose. Rosie's sister lends us the keys. You're not thinking of putting a bid in, are you?
No, I most certainly am not. I thought this house was now the property of the Building Society.
Well, it is. It's been repossessed.
Well, in that case, you're trespassing, aren't you? You're breaking the law, all of you.
Do us a favour, eh, Pink?
I thought you three might have known better.
We're only having a look around. Yeah, and I am thinking about buying the place.
You're thinking about buying your own property?
Well, yeah.
If she can outbid me at the auction.
So you'll be leaving the bungalow?
Too right.
She'll be taking us with her.
Really? No more queuing for the bathroom? No more washing in cold water? Free to come and go as I please? Right. Will you have a good look round and take your time?
I thought we were breaking the law, Bing.
Ah, yes, Mick. But I think we can safely say, in this case, the law is a ass.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Thanks.
Still, it must have been terrible for you.
Should have seen the state of the prisons out there, Dee. What were they like, Avon?
Bloody awful.
You must be glad to be back with your mum and dad.
Yeah.
Thought we were here to talk about our Michael.
Lindsay, love, we don't want to push you, but we thought there might be some way in which you could help us.
What do you mean?
Is there anything you could tell us that might get our Michael home? Anything at all?
What, like?
Well, anything. Something you saw out there, something you heard.
Don't know what you mean.
God, does she have to spell it out for you?
Ron.
She's playing games with us.
What?
You remember Michael, don't you? Our son. The one that you left behind in Bangkok. The one that's taken the rap for you.
Hey, you, that's enough.
Ron, this isn't why we came here.
Look, Mr. Dixon, I had no choice in any of this. I asked them to let me see Mike. I begged them to let me see him, but I was just stuck on a plane and told to get out of the country.
Yeah, and I bet your feet didn't touch the ground either, eh?
I tried to see him, Mr. Dixon, but nobody would tell me anything.
Well, you didn't try hard enough, did you? Look at you back here drinking tea while my son's stewing in some cesspit.
Don't you think I feel terrible about that? I feel awful. I haven't been able to think about anything else since I came home. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I just can't think about anything. All I want is to get Mike home. I just want him back like you do.
Oh, it's all right, love. Come on.
Well, you can cry all you like, lady. But just remember, you walked away from my son, left him out there on his own. Our Michael in some godforsaken place. He must hate you.
He doesn't. He told me just before I came home.
You what?
Got a letter off him the day before I got out. Tell me he loved me. He even said he'd take the blame for me if it'd get me home.
Oh, I see. So our Michael is taking the rap for you, is he? And you left him out there knowing that? God, give me strength. If you weren't a woman...
Are you all right?
Come on, Dee, let's get out of here.
Mr. Crosby, please. It's only for an hour.
Sorry, no can do. Prior engagement.
But I've hoovered your bedroom and I've tidied up and everything.
And it's much appreciated. I shall miss your womanly touch around the place when you've gone.
Gone where?
Well, over the road to number 9, of course.
You what?
Don't tell me you don't know. Jackie's buying the Banks' old house and all you girls are moving in there together.
Oh, really? Oh, great. Well, there's a lot more room over there than there is here, isn't there?
Indeed. I think this place will seem like a veritable mansion when you lot have flown the nest.
Oh, it's Katie.
Huh.
Come here. Kate? Oh, listen, you can't look after Louise for me, can you?
No way. I've got an audition this afternoon.
Bye, ladies. Have fun. Bye, Poppet.
Oh, please, Katie, it's only for an hour.
There's no way I am missing this audition.
1 hour, I promise. Look, I've got an interview. It's only for a bar job, like, but I'm sure I'll get it.
You'll be back here by 12.
Yeah, I promise. Look, I won't let you down.
You better hadn't.
Oh, thanks, Katie, you're a star. Hey, it's great about Jackie getting number 9, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, how did you know?
Bing told me. It's great, isn't it? Oh, I can't wait to move in there, and there'll be a lot more room for Louise. Anyway, look, I'll be back in an hour. I'll see you later. Bye.
See ya.
Hi.
Hello?
What are you doing here?
I work here, remember?
Yeah, I know. I'm just,
Surprised to see me after yesterday.
Well, things did get pretty heated.
Not to mention spiteful.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that.
Well, now I know what you really think of me.
Susanna, please.
Excuse me, Max. I have work to do.
All right.
All right,
All right, sir. Hey, did you have a look around at number 9?
Yeah, it is. And I like what I saw.
You going for it then?
Yeah, defo.
Nice one, good for you.
Mind you, got a bit of opposition, haven't you, Sim?
Oh, aye?
Yeah, Jackie Dixon's interested as well.
Oh, was their business doing that well? I might have to think about putting their rent up.
Yeah. Hey, talking of which, how much for Pat Farnham's old place?
Oh, I don't know. Why'd you ask?
I'm just interested in finding out how much it'll cost to get started, you know, in case I decide to do something different, I don't know, a few years from now.
Well, it all depends what you think in the cellar.
Yeah, there's a costly business getting a shop fitted out, you know.
So what have you got in mind?
I don't know, really, just thinking of the future, you know.
What do you reckon, Mick? Can you see Sinbad as a florist?
What, those delicate little hands of his? Nah, not quite him, is it?
Hey, what about a chippy?
Hey, no, I don't know about that. You trying to put me out of business or something?
Oh, hang on. There's nothing wrong with a bit of competition.
Yeah, we've got a money there, mate, haven't we? No, I'm just interested, you know. I mean, I'd like to have my own shop one day. Beats tripping around in the cold and rain, doesn't it?
Hey, we're looking for you, Terry. It's about the gift box. It's just me and Ron, we lost out on it last time. Barry granted the dirty on us. You should have seen the plans we have for it. We're going to knock through. We're going to get papers, booze, everything. Like a proper little mini-market. It's made a fortune.
Are you saying you're interested in it?
Yeah, defo. Just got to okay with Ron.
Well, listen, when you know for sure, come and give us a shout, all right?
What, can I have it?
I didn't say that, but you can certainly get in the queue.
You what?
Behind Sinbad here, because he's got first shout on it.
Have I? Oh, great.
Him? He's a window cleaner?
Yeah, I am. But there comes a time when a man's got to take a good look at himself and say enough is enough. It's time to hang up the old chamois in the bucket. And I think that time might have come.
Fancy a coffee?
If you could just put it there.
I thought I might join you. Don't mind you.
It's your restaurant. You can sit where you like.
Susanna, can we please put a stop to all this?
All this what?
Your little girl hurt routine. I said I was sorry.
Do you really think I'm spiteful?
No, of course not.
The truth, Max.
Not spiteful. Perhaps a little catty.
Oh, thanks very much.
Susanna, you just happened to be passing at the same time as Patricia just happened to be leaving.
I only wanted to say goodbye.
And don't come back?
So, is she coming back?
Did it look like it? She's taken everything she owned. Seems permanent to me.
So you're all on your own in that house?
Afraid so. Just have to get used to it, I suppose.
Not unless, well, me and the children are going to be needing somewhere.
Susanna, no.
It makes perfect sense. Just think of the money you'll be saving.
No.
But Max!
Susanna, my wife has just left me. I need time to sort myself out. The last thing I need is...
Me cramping your style?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. Coffee break over, I think.
Jackie.
All right.
You've got to help me.
What is it?
Oh, Sammy's left Louise with me, but she's not back yet. I've got my audition. I'm really late already.
Oh, so much for the turning over a new leaf, eh?
Never mind that. Can I leave Louise with you? If I go now, I'll just make it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no way.
Oh, please, Jackie. You know how important this is to me.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry, but I'm on my way to see my accountant about the mortgage. I've got to get everything sorted out if I want to get this house.
What am I going to do?
Well, have you asked Bing?
He's gone out and so's Rachel.
Well, can't you take it with you?
You're joking, aren't you? They'll take one look and laugh me out the place. I'm going to miss it, aren't I?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's not your fault. It's our Sammy again.
Yes, I'll have to go. I'll see you.
See ya.
I went a bit over the top, didn't I?
You were very hard on her.
I'm sorry, dear. Couldn't help it. It just did me head in. Her being free and our Michael's still locked up. It's so bloody frustrating.
I know. But try and take it easy, eh, love?
She looked terrible, though, didn't she?
Completely washed out.
I can't believe how much she's changed. I mean, she always used to have a big smile on her face, but... God, I dread to think what condition our Michael's in.
Hey, he's a strong lad.
Yeah, physically, maybe, but what about up here? Locked up in one of them places. I mean, you've seen what it's done to Lindsay. She's a wreck.
Ron. Ron.
What is it? What's wrong?
I lost out on the gift box.
What the hell are you talking about?
All my big plans. I waited ages for Terry Sullivan. You know, about my expansion with the papers and the booze and that.
Bev.
And then when he finally does turn up, he knocked me back. I was gutted.
And you've come running home here crying to me about that?
Well, you know, I wanted to knock through.
Yeah, well, excuse me for not giving two short ones, but in case you haven't noticed, I've got more important things to worry about.
Linz? What's up, love?
No joy, I'm afraid. They said I was overqualified. Hiya, Lou. And they kept me waiting for ages. Oh, well, better luck next time, eh?
Is that it?
Is that what?
I don't believe you. Not a word of apology. No, sorry I'm late, Katie. Sorry I made you miss your audition.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think.
No, you never do. Not unless it's something to do with you. You're the most selfish person I have ever met.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Forget it, Sammy. That's it. Me and you are finished.
You what?
Oh, and I don't know who gave you the impression you were moving into number 9 with us, because you're not. Jackie and Rachel can't stand the sight of you either, and none of us want you living with us.
We used to send notes to each other all the time.
How?
One of the trustees, he spoke English. Mike sorted him out. Kept every one of them. Sometimes they wouldn't always get through. That was the worst thing, thinking something terrible had happened. But then you get another one. It's the only thing that kept me going.
I bet.
Now Mike's all out there on his own. He's got no one, has he?
Hey, come on, love.
He doesn't hate me, does he, Dad?
Hey, don't you be taking any notice of what Von Dixon's got to say.
I mean, after everything that's happened, we still love each other.
Yeah, I know, love.
So why won't Mr. Dixon believe me? Why does he think I let Mike down?
Well, he's just upset, love. Because you're back home and Mike's still in Thailand, that's all.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we'd all be better off if I'd have stayed out there.
Hey, come on. You're better off back home here with us.
Mike needs me, Dad. I know what it's like. It's terrible out there. And the only reason I survived was because I knew he was there as well. And these kept us going, Dad. And now he's all out there on his own. He's got no one. I don't know if he's going to be able to handle it, Dad. I don't know if he'll ever be able to get out of that place alive.
Brookside The Backstage Tour, the new Brookside video, is in the shops now. Or you can send a cheque payable to BSS for £12.99 to Brookside The Backstage Tour, PO Box 6120, London W5 2GJ.
She was crying at I's house.
She's not going to be the same till Mike gets home, is she?
Well, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
He was.
Come on, Jackie, let's face it, he hasn't got a chance.
Hey, and what happened to you finding Gary and getting him to confess?
I've told you he's disappeared off the face of the earth, hasn't he?
Not good enough, Jimmy.
You what? Listen, I have looked everywhere, I've tried everything, haven't I?
Yeah, well, you've got to try a bit harder, haven't you? Listen, if you want me to stay, you find Gary, and you find him fast. We've got to get Mike Dixon home before our Lindsay has a nervous breakdown.
Morning, campers.
Hi, Sinbad.
All right. What are you doing there?
I'm doing me round, aren't I?
Wasting your time. Banks have done one.
Place is up for sale.
Yeah, I know. I'm acting on behalf of the prospective owner.
Oh, aye. And who's that like?
You looking at him?
You?
Yes, me good self.
Gonna be neighbours then, are we?
Well, there'd have to be a catch, like.
Oh, thanks very much.
Nah, I'm only messing. So how's Lindsay since she's been back?
Oh, well, you know, a bit quiet.
Yeah, she's just taking it easy, you know.
I haven't seen her out and about much.
Well, she's still finding her feet.
Yeah, you don't want to push things too, you after what she's been through. Anyway, I'll just get me bucket. See you later.
See you, love.
See you, mate. It's right, you know. She hasn't been outside the house since the day she got home.
Not even out of here.
Can't be doing any good cooped up inside all day.
Especially having spent 6 weeks locked in a prison cell.
Right, well, that's it. We get her out in the fresh air today.
Yes, well, gently does it, eh, Jimmy?
Hey, don't be worrying. Here, I know what I'm doing. I've got a master plan.
Oh, just think. No more Mr. Crosby hammering on the bathroom door.
And no Sammy rolling in drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning.
God, if those eyes are down on her.
I know she's my sister, but after what she did yesterday, making me miss that audition.
Why did she take it when you told her about this place?
She was gutted, like, but she only got herself to blame, hasn't she?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Right, I bagged you the biggest room. Well, I'm the one who's forking out for the mortgage.
Right, I bagged you the next biggest room.
Oh, it's not fair, that. It means I'm left with the box room.
Well, someone's got to have the small room, haven't they? God, have you seen this?
Oh, it's Lee's old room. Did all that himself.
It's weird, what is it?
It's manga. Japanese. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Look all right with a few posters over it once I move in, like.
So I end up in the broom cupboard.
Well, you've got less stuff than me, haven't you? And I need loads of room to do my exercises.
I'm not having that. You can do your exercises downstairs in the front room.
But I had the smallest room last time.
Oh, look, why don't you just toss a coin or something?
Yeah, but I always lose at that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, one of you has got to win, haven't you?
All right, fancy seeing you here.
God, you're frightening the life out of me then.
What are you doing?
Well, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to keep the place nice and clean for when I move in.
Listen to him, confident or what?
Thinks he's got the place already.
Yeah, well, can you blame me? I mean, the competition's not up to much, is it?
Oh, sounds like fighting talk to me, that.
I like checkbooks drawn at 20 paces.
Good, clean fight.
I'll see you at the auction next week.
Quick, she's here.
Hi, love, all right?
Hi, love.
How you feeling?
All right.
All right, oh, that's good.
Do you just want to get your own cereal, love? I've got a ton of housework to do.
Yeah, I'm dead busy myself. I've got all sorts on. I was just saying to your mum, it's a real shame.
What is?
Well, that Carly's stuck in front of the telly, you know, on a dinner today.
Yeah, she should be out in the fresh air, shouldn't she?
Well, I'd take her myself, you know, to the park, you know, if I wasn't that busy.
Yeah, she loves the swings, doesn't she?
And the roundabouts.
Oh. Oh, well, perhaps another day, eh?
Real shame, now.
It's great, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
Even though you did end up with the smallest room.
Oh, I told you I'd lose, didn't I?
Yeah, well, let's just hope we don't end up losing out to Sinbad at this auction. End up having to stay in a bungalow. Sick of us all living on top of each other.
Hey, don't worry about Sinbad. Leave him to me.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Dad. Listen, I just want to have a quick word with my dad. Do you mind passing these back into Mel?
Yeah, I'll take them round for you now.
Oh, thanks. See you later.
See you.
Ta-ra.
Hiya.
Hi, girls.
Right, Dad?
Yeah, never better, love. What are you doing over there?
Well, I was waiting to pick my moment.
What for?
To tell you that I'm thinking about buying the Banks' old place.
What, you buying a house? How can you afford that?
I'm getting a mortgage, aren't I? I've spoke to my accountant and everything.
Yeah, but Jackie, a mortgage at your age, love.
The business is going really well. I can afford it.
What can I say?
Listen, I know how it must look with what's happening to your Mike and that.
Hey, I couldn't be more happy for you, love.
Really?
Yeah, but you can't put everything on hold because of Michael. You got your own life to live now, haven't you? Anyway, I know you'd be the first to drop everything if you thought it could help him. No, you just go ahead and do it, Jackie. You do whatever you think is right.
Oh, thanks, Dad. So, I take it that Gary hasn't turned up?
I wouldn't hold my breath on that one.
I thought Jimmy Corker was supposed to be looking for him.
He's not interested in finding Gary, is he? He's got his own kid back home now. He couldn't give a toss about our Michael.
Oh, so without Gary, I mean, what's gonna happen?
Dread to think, Jack.
Ron,
Yeah, we're here, love.
there's a phone call for you.
Who is it?
Don't know, but it sounds dead important.
She's gonna end up with square eyes, that one.
What was that, Mum?
I'm only watching all those cartoons.
Aye, aye. You two still here? Thought you'd have been in the park by now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, she's going to end up with squared eyes, isn't she, Kyle, if she's not careful?
Not kidding, sat indoors on a day like today.
Come on, Kylie. Here we go.
Hey, that's more like it.
I'm going up to my room.
So much for your master plan, eh?
That was plan A. Time for plan B.
Yes, yes, I'll definitely be here. Right, well, I'll see him this afternoon then. Thank you. Bye.
Well?
That was James Payne's secretary. He wants to come and see me this afternoon.
An MP coming here?
Yeah.
Well, he must have some news.
Oh, Michael, he must be coming home.
That's what I reckon. I mean, why else would he want to come and see me? It's got to be good news, hasn't it? Oh.
All right, girls.
Hey.
Have a good look around the bank's place, eh?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice, yeah.
Can't wait till we move in, can we?
Well, don't be counting your chickens because it's not a one-horse race, you know.
Oh, it is as far as Jackie's concerned.
Yeah, she's not worried about you.
Well, she's confident about getting the place, is she?
She's talking about getting curtains made and everything.
Oh, yeah, and she's buying loads of paints and wallpaper.
I'm going to IKEA on Sunday.
You know, have a look at furniture and that.
Well, that's stuff for the kitchen.
God, she's got it all planned, hasn't she?
And that's Jackie.
Right, go-getter, isn't she?
Hey, listen, hope you don't mind me asking, like, but how much do you reckon she's prepared to go up to get it, you know?
That'd be telling, wouldn't it?
Oh, come on, Kate, you can trust me.
as far as we could throw you.
And that wouldn't be very far, would it?
Thanks very much. What happened to a good, clean fight, eh?
Hi, Pete. Morning, sir, man. Ah, girls. What's the latest on number 9?
It looks like everything's going ahead.
Really?
Yeah, Jackie's been to see her accountant and everything.
So, she's well and truly got the bit between her teeth, then.
Once she gets something into her head, there's no stopping her.
Good for her.
Anyway, we'll see you later, okay? See ya.
Right.
Hello, David.
Oh, Max. Max. Glad tidings, old son. For both of us.
Really?
Yes. Looks like I might be getting rid of my lodgers at last.
Excellent.
Isn't it just? Free to do as I like in the old homestead again, and, I can stop laying siege to your loo.
Oh, well, that's a relief. You're never out the place.
So, any news on Patricia?
Well, just a phone call to say they arrived safely, but, apart from that, nothing.
Oh, she probably needs time to think things over. She'll be in touch.
Yeah, but I can't hang around waiting on the off chance. I mean, I've got my own life to live, haven't I?
Yes, of course.
What are you, Dave? I was awful sorry to hear about your Pat leaving like that. It's a crying shame.
Quite.
Such a lovely woman as well. Fancy being driven from your own home like that. What women have to put up with these days.
I beg your pardon.
And you a family man as well? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Just hold on 1 minute. If you're referring to my court appearance, I shall have you know that I was found not guilty in a court of law. You were there, remember?
And I was there in a court of law when they sent poor Mandy Jordash and her daughter to prison. It's always the same old story, isn't it? It's always we women that end up getting hurt. Oh, you're a slippery one, you are. No wonder your Pat left you.
Don't need them. Or them. Certainly don't need this.
Still in the room with Kyle.
Well, what are they doing in there?
Oh, I don't know. Under lie down, I suppose. Oh, God, Jimmy, what are we going to do?
Don't be worrying, kid. Everything's under control.
You what?
Just clearing the fridge. Give us an hand, will you?
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Plan B, love. Plan B.
Jimmy, what's going on? Will you tell me?
Patience. Just wait and see.
So, you reckon he's that keen on this house, then?
Got his heart set on it.
Yeah, I thought so.
He hasn't shut up about it.
Really?
To be honest with you, Jax, he's getting on my nerves with it. I mean, this wallpaper book, that paint chart. Is that a patio or a pea shingle for the back garden? Talks about nothing else.
He's really put some thought into it, hasn't he?
He thinks it's as good as his.
He must be ready to pay a good price for it, then.
I wouldn't know.
So, he hasn't said anything to you about how much he's willing to pay?
Come on now, Jax.
Come on, what?
I can't be discussing things like that with you. You're going to be up against each other at an auction.
I'm only asking. I just want to make sure it's worth me putting a bid in.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Right.
I'll see you later, mate.
Yeah, see ya.
What was she after?
Bit of inside info. I told her nothing. Mind you, she's got her head screwed on. Gonna give you a few money.
No, she doesn't worry me, Mick. She's just a kid. She can't have that much money. Besides, I've got it all under control. That house is going to be mine.
All right, Sin, you ready to go?
Yeah, like I said, just throw me ladders around the back.
Where he's off?
Going shopping. Gonna get a load of new gear for my new house.
Hang on, you haven't got the place yet. That's what I said.
Look, I've told you, it's all under control. You coming with us?
No, I've got a business to run. I'll see you later. And hey, don't be throwing your money away.
Hiya.
Hi, Bev.
All right, and before you ask, Sinbad hasn't made his mind up about next door.
Doesn't matter if he has. I'm out the room.
How come?
Well, how does he want to know?
Well, I thought he was dead keen for dead big plans for the place.
That was before the trouble with Mike. Says he can't afford to put money in the business now. Needs it for legal fees, he reckons.
Well, you can't blame him.
Nah, he must be going up the wall.
He is. But if you ask me, he's throwing money down the drain.
You what?
I shouldn't really say this, but it doesn't look too good for Mike.
Do you reckon?
Well, they let that cow Lindsay Corkhill walk free, didn't they? So they got to go to town on Mike. Stands to reason.
Ain't no hang on, Bev.
Look, that's the way it works out there. They've got to punish someone, and they don't care who it is. Now, if you ask me, that ribbon's going to be there for about the next 20 years.
All right, love.
Yeah, nice sleep, love. Yeah, thanks, Sue. It's all right if you get something for Carly's dinner.
I think...
Yeah, you help yourself there, kid.
Ta.
Everything all right?
There's no food.
Oh, Jack, I'm that busy, forgotten to go to the shops. Not in for Carly's dinner.
What are we going to do?
Well, I've got to finish off the garden out there, and your mum's got a load of iron, love.
Right, yeah, I'm up to my eyes in it, yeah.
What about Carly's dinner?
Well, it's all right, I'll get your coat, eh?
Me?
Yeah. Well, we're dead busy, love, and can't have Carly going hungry, can we, eh?
Mum,
What is it, love?
I can't.
Hey, love.
Dad, please.
Well, you're only going round the corners to the shops. It'll be all right, yeah.
I can't do it. I can't go out.
Of course you can.
No.
Lindsay, love.
Don't make me go, Dad, please. Don't make me.
All right. All right. No one's going to make you do anything.
It's a real Aladdin's cave, this, isn't it?
You get all your electrical gear in here, you know.
Oh, I'm going to fill me boots. Look at that. 20 nicker for a freezer. It's in good nick as well.
It's dead cheap, isn't it?
Mind you, 20 quid for a freezer, you can't be making much profit on that, can you?
Hey, you'd be surprised the amount you can make at a place like this. See, what you do is you pick all this stuff up at a house clearance or something, give it a quick clean, and Bob's your uncle.
Sounds too much like hard work to me, all that effort for a couple of quid.
All right, Ted.
All right. Who's that?
The fella who owns this place.
Is that his motor?
Nice car, isn't it?
I mean, he paid for that by selling our fridges and freezers and that.
Unless he robs banks in his spare time, yeah?
God, who'd have thought, eh?
Oh.
When did Bev last clean this place?
Dee, it doesn't matter what the place looks like.
You can't have an MP coming to a tip.
Hey, we pay his wages, remember? He can take us how he finds us.
Is he here? Is that him?
No, it's our Jackie.
Well, at least it'll give me a chance to get the Hoover out.
Yeah, okay. Okay. David.
Susanna, what's wrong?
Can I come in?
Yes, of course. Come in.
I thought Bev may have made it.
I told her what was happening. She said she'd try and be here.
Well, we don't want to crowd the poor man. And I was thinking maybe best if you spoke to him on your own.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, my mum's right. We'll only end up all talking at once anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, here's a car now.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
God, this is it.
Here goes. All right,
Mr. Dixon.
I appreciate you coming to see me like this. Come in.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hi.
My wife, Dee Dee, Michael's mum, and this is my daughter, Jacqueline.
Pleased to meet you both. Is there somewhere we could talk?
Yeah, sure. We'll go in the kitchen if you like.
That'll be fine.
Right, well, I'll put the kettle on. Step this way.
Mum, it's good news. I know it is.
Hey, boys. How's your shopping trip then? Spot on. Got everything I wanted. All my electrical stuff in the kitchen, the lot.
Must have left your head splashing out and all that. It must have cost you a fortune.
Yeah, about 80 quid.
Is that all? Yeah, it's all second hand. I took him to this shop that I know.
Yeah, I tell you what, mate, if you need anything for the house, that's the place to go.
Come to think of it, I could do with a new fridge.
Oh, are you? Oh, a little bird tells me that you're thinking about buying number 9.
This little bird wouldn't be Jackie Dixon, would it, Julia?
Never you mind, you told me.
Anyway, I'll see yous.
Yeah, see you, sir.
Personally, I wouldn't touch the place with a flagpole.
And why not?
Number 9, the place is jinx. I wouldn't be surprised if the gypsies put a case on it.
Right, Julia.
You might well laugh, Mick Johnson, but look what happened to the banks. All that lottery money, and you bring them nothing but misery. I said as much as the time. And what about your poor friend there?
Who, Terry?
His wife and child passing away. He's never been the same since.
Julia, all that's got nothing to do with the house.
You mark my ways. There's something funny going on around there. You may think you're getting a bargain, but I'd tread carefully if I was you. Oh, and I bet there's one thing you haven't thought about.
And what's that?
You'll be living next door to that Jimmy Corkill. Oh, I wouldn't move there for a big clock. Oh, well, just have to get myself a few Everton mints.
I wonder if she's ever considered a career as an estate agent.
Yeah, she's had a word with Jackie Dixon, hasn't she? They're just trying to wind me up.
Do you reckon?
Yes. Well, you can try every dirty trick in the book, mate. Because I'm telling you now, it's not going to put me off. I'm going to have that house. It's going to be mine.
Come in.
There you are, nice and strong.
Thanks, Max. I'm sorry for barging in on you like this.
Well, that's all right. Now, tell me, exactly what is the problem?
I got a phone call from the letting agency this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I still can't believe it.
Believe what?
They've given me and the children 48 hours to get out of the flat.
Still what?
Dill hasn't been paying the rent.
Since when?
Well, he hasn't paid for 3 months.
I see. And has Dill been in touch?
Well, no.
Have you got a contact number?
Max, I can't constantly keep running to Dill. We've been finished for ages. And I've been living in the flat rent-free. No, I can't expect Dill to help.
No, I suppose not. So, what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. I thought you might be able to help.
Well, of course, I'll do whatever I can.
Yeah, I'm sorry to land this on you, but I didn't know who else to turn to.
OK, well, let's give the letting agency a ring, eh?
I wouldn't bother. Unless you can pay the 3 months' arrears, they won't even listen to you. In fact, they were quite rude to me when I spoke to them this morning.
Well, if they're owed 3 months' rent, I suppose they're entitled to be.
What are we going to do?
Sure, we can sort something out. I mean, we've always managed in the past, haven't we?
Pull together in times of crisis.
Exactly.
Oh, Max. I knew we could rely on you.
No problem.
We haven't got much stuff, so it won't take me long to pack.
No, I mean you can't.
Why not?
Because there's no room.
No room?
No, you see, I've taken in a lodger. Max, old son.
A lodger? Who?
Him.
Him?
The loo, if you wouldn't mind. I'll have to get you a key cut. I'll just let you in. Yeah. Oh, there's a list of flat agencies in the yellow pages. We'll start ringing round right away. Won't be 2 ticks.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen with Ron.
What's happening?
Shh, we don't know. They're just talking.
How long have they been in there?
15 minutes.
God, I wonder what's going on.
Well, it's got to be good news. It's got to be. Otherwise, why would he come all this way?
Hey, maybe they're making the flight arrangements. You know, for my coming out.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you reckon?
Oh, Mike's coming home.
Hiya.
Hello.
So what's happening about our Mike then?
Perhaps you should talk to your father.
Well, can't you tell us?
It might be best coming from your husband. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You can't just walk away from us like this, you know. I mean, we voted for you.
I really must be going. Good day to you.
What is it? Why didn't he tell us?
Ron, what's going on?
Dad.
What are we going to do, Jack?
I don't know.
She wouldn't even go out the front door.
It's like a frightened rabbit, isn't she?
Who the bloody hell's that?
Corkle, open up now!
Oh, we'll do something. Ron, for God's sake, come home with
Open
you.
this bloody door!
He's gonna kill himself. Dad, what are you doing?
The hell are you playing at?
Ron!
Where is he?
Ron?
Where are you hiding him? Who? Gary, that's who. I've got to find him.
Dad, you're gonna have another heart attack.
I've got to find him.
He's not here, Ron, I promise.
Well, where is he then? Where the hell is he? You must know.
That's enough of that!
God, someone help me.
Dad.
Ron. Ron, in the name of God, what is it?
It's Michael.
What about him?
They've charged him. They've charged him with drug trafficking. They're going through with it. They're going to court.
But he's innocent, Ron. The court will find him not guilty.
And what happens if they don't? What happens if they do find him guilty? He'd be facing the death penalty. They've got to make an example of him.
Bew, beth flighting, Jack.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
Huh?
Dude, what are you doing? You better get your skates on, old son, haven't you? You should be in work by now.
David, what's going on?
I'm moving in. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Oh, no, of course not.
Can you hold on a minute, Kyles? Good girl. Friend. Hiya. Hello. You all right, love? Yeah. Doesn't feel too bad now I'm out here. I was just hoping Mr. Dixon might see me putting these up. I haven't seen him yet. I just want him to know that I haven't forgotten about Mike, and even if it does mean putting up some ribbons.
Listen, love. I know Ron said some hateful things to you, to both of us, but I don't think he really meant them, you know. Not deep down.
I know. I just want people to know that I still cared about Mike and I didn't just abandon him.
Well, it shows you care, doesn't it? Tell you what, you put them up. I'll go and ask your dad to make himself useful and put the kettle on for us, eh?
He's not in. He's gone to find Gary.
What? You left you on your own?
I'm okay, Mum. At least he's doing something, isn't he?
Yeah. Okay. Looks like it's just you and me for a cup of tea, then, eh?
Well, not exactly. I was thinking about putting some of these up around the shops, you know, where plenty of people can see them.
On your own?
I've got to start getting out. That won't be long. See you later.
Yeah, all right.
Come on, Kyles. Good girl.
Sure, love.
See ya.
Wine bottles all over the place, crisps and nuts trodden into the carpet. Bit of a late night, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, certainly looks as if you pushed the boat out.
Had a few friends over.
Oh, I see. Well, look. Just because I'm living here, I don't want you to feel you can't bring your friends round. In fact, I suppose your friends are my friends now, aren't they? We can entertain them together.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yes. I think we make a pretty good team on the entertainment front, you and I. Oh, I take it I'm in Thomas's room.
Yes, you are.
Oh, splendid. Well, look, I'll just pop round and get the rest of my things from the bungalow. I'm not bringing everything, of course. In fact, hopefully I'll have the place back to myself soon if the girls move into number 9. Anyway, when I've done that, I think you and I can make a start on cleaning up the place before you disappear.
Actually, David, I really don't have the time.
Nonsense. We'll soon have this place ship-shape between the two of us. Teamwork, old son. That's the order of the day. Teamwork.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Katie, come on, I'm cross-legged out here.
It's free now. Oh, thanks. Like a rent.
Very smart, Jackie, I must say. Important meeting.
She's seeing Paul Gascoigne.
The footballer?
The building society manager, actually. Is that all you're taking with you?
Well, I can't take everything to Max, can I? Wouldn't be fair.
So you're leaving not to see my fella with us, then?
Sorry?
That thing there.
Well, that is actually a statue of a Balinese god. I thought you young ladies would appreciate its artistic beauty.
Wouldn't Max appreciate it more?
No, I insist you keep it here. Though I would point out it is rather a valuable piece, so please treat it with the respect it deserves. I'm afraid you'll just have to fight it out among yourselves over who gets to keep it in their room.
Rachel.
Right, well, must press on.
Yeah, see ya. Right, I'd better go. Keep your fingers crossed.
Oh, I will, Jack. It'll be great if you get that house. Make a change to be somewhere with a bit of room.
I know, I can't wait.
Yeah, I hope you get your mortgage, Jackie.
I didn't think I could stand much more of her creeping round me all the time. Mind you, if we get that house, she'll be creeping round Bingham, won't she?
Can't see him letting her stay here, though. I don't know where she's going to go.
Well, she could always try the Betty Ford clinic. You can't let her use it anymore, Katie. She's making a show of you as well as herself.
Yeah, I know. I'll have another word with her.
Yeah, well, let's hope she listens this time, eh? Try.
See ya.
All right, Jack?
Hiya.
All right. How come you're holding up like a kipper, then?
I'm just on my way into town to meet someone.
Oh, someone important, is he?
Well, you could say that, yeah?
Good luck, Jacqueline.
Okay, thanks. Ta.
Yeah, ta-ra. Hey, what does she need good luck for?
Well, she's off to see the building society manager.
Oh, I should have known that. Should have asked her for a lift. I'm on my way there myself.
Are you still planning to put in a bid, then?
I certainly am. And between me and you, Bing, I've got more chance of getting that place than Jackie has. Because you know where? I've got my capital up front, the entrepreneurial spirit.
Ah, but you don't have Jackie's business experience and credentials, do you? From what I can gather, the building society are practically falling over themselves to offer her a mortgage.
Yes, this is Sally. Should we go and put some ribbons up over there, eh?
No, there's no other news, Dee. We've just got to wait for the trial now. Yeah, of course I'll phone you. Yeah, okay. And you? Ta-ra, Dee. Oh, no. I don't believe it. Have you seen that, eh? Look at her. Making out she still cares for our Michael. If she cared that much, she'd be out searching for that no-mark husband of hers. He's the only one that can help get him out.
Jimmy Corkle should get off his fat backside and go and look for him as well.
They don't care what happens to our Michael. I tell you what, if it was her facing the trial, it'd soon make damn sure they had that Gary back here. Look at her. Look, bold as brass. Rubbing our noses in it. Right. Feel better now, do we, eh? This eases your conscience a little bit, does it?
Sorry.
If you really cared about my son, you'd be out trying to find that lousy husband of yours, instead of messing about with bits of ribbon. Where is he?
I don't know. You must have some idea.
I haven't. My dad's out looking for him.
So why aren't you out there with him?
Oh, well, I just...
Yeah, you just couldn't be bothered, is that it?
Please, Mr. Dixon, don't be like this.
How do you want me to be? Dancing a bloody jig while my son's still in prison.
Please, crocodile tears. I want Mike back just as much as you.
Oh, yeah. That's easy enough for you to say, isn't it, love? Now you're free.
What's up with her?
Guilty conscience.
Hey?
Well, she walks away scot-free and poor Mike's still in prison. Makes you wonder why it's early they let go, doesn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, there's other ways to bribe prison warders other than giving them money, you know. Read about it all the time in the paper.
What are you on about?
Well, put it this way. I bet she knew the ceilings of that prison cell more than she knew the walls.
Are you saying that she went with someone in jail just to get released?
Well, how come she got released and Mike never?
Come on, love, we don't know that for sure, do we?
You know, you don't have to talk some crap sometimes, you know, Bev.
Well, how else do you explain why she suddenly gets released?
Well, I don't know, but Lindsay would never do that.
You can't prove it, though, can you?
I'm not listening to any more of this. You know, if they ever bring back Jack and Ori, I'll put you up for it, eh?
Well, it does sound a bit far-fetched, doesn't it?
I wouldn't put anything past a corker. Do you want a drink, Kate?
No, Tar. Shouldn't you be out looking for a job?
Yeah, well, I'm just making a drink and then I'll go down the job centre.
Taking Louise with you?
Well, I was wondering.
Sammy, this has got to stop. You can't keep palming Louise off on me. It's not fair. She's going to start to wonder which one of us is her mum.
Oh, look, Kate, I've said I'm sorry about the way I've been behaving lately, but I have been upset over owning that, and I am trying to find a job, honest.
Like you're trying to find somewhere else to live?
Yeah, well, it's hard to find a landlord who'll take single parents in.
Well, you'll have to find something. If Jackie gets that house, there's no way Mr. Crosby will let you stay here. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, well, I thought I could persuade him. Well, there'll be lots more room when you lot move out, won't there?
Sammy, you've got to stop using other people all the time. You've got to start taking responsibility for yourself and Louise. You're not some 16-year-old who can go out and cop off when she wants. You've got a kid to look after.
Yeah, I know. I will make more of an effort, honest.
No, you better mean it this time. Because if you don't, I'm going to report you to the social services.
What? You do that to me, your own sister?
Well, I wouldn't have any choice, would I? You'd just be proving again that you can't look after Louise properly. I mean it, Sammy. This is your last chance.
Right. That's about the last of my bits and pieces from the bungalow. I've managed to find a place for just about everything, I think.
Great. Right. We must get going.
Oh, Max, before you go.
What is it?
Shopping list. Thought you might be able to pop into the supermarket on your way home. Of course, you can get the vegetables from your storeroom, can't you?
Actually, David, I think I'll be a bit busy.
That's been your problem, you know.
What has?
Neglecting yourself. You're not eating properly.
David, I eat in the restaurant every day.
Exactly. That's why your fridge is empty. You don't even have a pint of milk in it, you know. Mind you, I do understand, Elsa.
Understand what?
Well, not wanting to come home to an empty house and eat alone.
I enjoy eating in the restaurant.
Tell you what, I'll make us a nice casserole tonight.
No, really.
Yes, we'll dine together and maybe have a game of chess afterwards. How does that sound?
I don't think...
Oh, what time shall I expect you?
I really can't say.
No problem. Just give me a ring when you're leaving so I know when to put the potatoes on.
But...
Don't forget the shopping.
Come on, Mummy. Come on, Mummy.
Lindsay? Hey, Kyle. Nice. Hey, Linz, come on, you know, it's only me. Sinbad. Hey, come on, let's get you down to see your mum and dad. Come on. Well, look, we can stay here like this if you want, but I think people will begin to talk. Come on, let's get you home. Come on, that's it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kylie. Go see your granddad, eh? Come on, love. We'll soon have you home. You all right? Jimmy! You all right, babes?
What's up? What's happened?
Just found him in the entry.
Come on, love.
Oh, thank God. I thought you said you wouldn't be gone long. What's happened?
Don't know, love.
I just found it in the pathway, Jack. Come on.
Come on, sweetheart. You're all right. You're home now, love. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I must be all right. I just couldn't move.
Well, you're all right now, love, because you're home, aren't you?
Hey, you're all right, love.
Yeah, show Auntie Katie the picture you've done for her.
Oh, thanks, Louise. Is that me?
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
What did the fella at the building society say then?
Well, I've got my mortgage and all I need is the house to go with it.
Oh, mate, up for you, Jack.
Yeah, so am I. Listen, I'm going to nip the shop to get the Echo, see if there's any flats going. Do you want anything?
Could you get us some more orange juice? I'll give you the money when you get back.
No, you're all right. I'll get it. Do you want anything, Jack?
No, sir.
All right, it won't be long. Come on, Lou.
See, she's still keeping up the act. She'll get a BAFTA at this rate.
I think she means it this time, Jack. She went the job centre this morning.
Oh, aye, don't tell me. They didn't have anything.
Well, no, but at least she's making the effort. I just hope she can find herself a flat. I mean, I know she's not really being trying, but it's not easy with her being a single parent, is it? No one will take her on.
Hey, hang on. You're not angling for me to change my mind about her moving in with us if I get number 9, are you?
No, of course not. Anyway, what do you mean, if you get number 9? Don't you mean when?
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure now. Guess who I seen down the building society?
Who?
Sinbad. Looks like he's as set on getting this house as I am.
Well, could be a way to put him off buying it.
Like what?
Come
on. Where are we going?
We're going to get the key off Mo for number 9. Then we're going up the shops.
What for?
You'll see.
It's only me. Thought you may fancy a cup of tea. I'll just put it down here for now, eh? I fancy it's in a bit. Listen, love. It's bound to take time to adjust. You try to run before you can walk. I mean, you can't expect to just come back and carry on as normal, can you? Not after what you've been through, love.
No. It's just... I don't know. It's not like how I imagined it'd be to be back home. It's just, I'd still want to be here, but... It's strange. Everything's so strange.
They don't come much stranger than your dad, do they?
No. Take it you never found Gary.
He's not giving up looking now, love.
Is Kylie okay?
Oh, yeah. She fell asleep on our bed. Do you want to come downstairs?
No, not yet.
All right, love. Just come down when you're ready, all right?
Prison does funny things to people, Sin, I've seen it. And that's the prisons in this country. Much worse for our Lynn's being stuck out in that hole in Thailand. I'm telling you, there's grown men couldn't put up with what she has. Poor kid.
Are you sure it was just being outside that made her throw a wobbler?
How do you mean, like?
Do you promise you won't do anything daft if I tell you?
Tell me what?
Promise, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, promise. Come on.
I think Ron Dicko and Bev had been giving it a bit of stick.
What, again? The little...
Now, hang on, Jimmy. I don't know for sure. It's just that, well...
What was said? Come on, Sin, tell me.
How was she?
She just wants to be on her own for a bit.
Come on, what was said?
What did you say?
It's just... Sorry, I opened me big gob now. It's just Bev stirring it all up and spreading stupid rumours.
Yeah. About what?
About your Lindsay.
What rumours?
That she... Well, you know...
She what?
That she went with somebody in that jail to get released. Yeah, I told you it was stupid, didn't I?
They said that!
You what? Right, that is it.
Jimmy! No, hang on, Jimmy, you...
They are not getting away with that. No way!
Jimmy!
What they say that about our Lindsay?
Oh, Jimmy, just leave it. I've already had a go with them about it. Now, forget it. They're not worth it.
Would make me feel better, though, wouldn't it? Well, I'll tell you something. I may have caused them grief in the past, But that'll be nothing compared to the grief I'll give them if they say one more word about our Lindsay.
Preheat the immersion to a moderate temperature. And take 1 large kipper.
Oh, Kate, it stinks.
Place it gently behind the water tank, ensuring it's well hidden under the jacket. Now you leave it to heat through for a few days until the unique aroma filters around the house. And voila, kipper surprise. Because it'd be a surprise if anyone in the right mind would buy this place with that stink.
How did you come up with that?
My mum used to be an estate agent years ago. It's an old trick people use to put potential buyers off.
It's brilliant.
See, I do have my uses.
Oh, Casey, we can't do this though, can we? It's wrong.
Yeah, we can.
Right, well, I think I've caused enough damage for one day.
No, we did the right thing telling us, then. At least if we hear people gossiping, we'll know who started the rumours.
Blaming Dixon. That gobby cow Bev's no better.
Yeah, well, I'll see you then.
Hold on, Sin. Why don't you stay for your tea?
Oh, no, I don't want to be in the way.
You won't be, come on. Anyway, about time we buried the hatchet thing.
Well, I'm sure I won't be in the way.
Behave. Anyway, better than scoffing that diet rubbish of Mick Johnson's, eh?
You know how to twist a man's arm, Jimmy. I'll tell you what, why don't I go and get us all a takeout? I mean, you look done in, save your cooking and that.
That's really nice, love, yeah.
Do you think your Lindsay would be up for eating anything?
I'll get us something anyway. Thanks, mate.
I'll see you in a bit then.
See you, love. Don't think our Lindsay will be able to face any food. Don't even know if she's going to come out of her room.
What the hell's that prison done to her, Jimmy?
Hey, come on, love.
Just want the old Lindsay.
Hi. See, it's just me and you for the auction, eh?
Yeah, well, no one else seems interested.
Well, I hope you're a good loser.
Oh, didn't you know I never lose cinemas?
What's up with your face?
No.
Come on, there's something wrong with you. My flies aren't undone, are they?
No, there's not enough. Just ignore it.
Oh, come on, there's something fishy going on here.
Casey.
Max, you said you'd ring me to let me know when you were leaving work. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'd have put the potatoes on ages ago. Oh, never mind. You got the shopping?
Yes. Something else I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, for heaven's sake. It wasn't too much to ask, was it?
I have had other things to do today, David.
Yes, and I've got a home to run.
Yeah, I know, and I said I was, sorry. What's this?
Ah, yes, I've taken the liberty of drawing up a roster for duties around the house, you know. Tuesdays, you're down for shopping. Haven't made a very good start on that one, have we? Wednesdays, I do some cleaning. Thursdays, you do the washing.
Sorry, David,
Friday,
can we
we
just stop, please?
All right, I'll do the washing.
No, I mean, stop. All this nonsense about rotas and shopping this and God knows what else. It's like living with a scoutmaster.
Well, you did ask me to move in, didn't
you? I know I did, but look, all I want to do right now is just sit down, put my feet up and have a nice large glass of wine.
Right. Well, before you do that, perhaps you'd mind giving this a stir while I nip down to the shops and get all the items you've forgotten.
Yes, Kayla. Dip, dip, dip.
Hiya, love. You all right?
Yeah.
Hello, love. How are you feeling?
All right.
Yeah, oh, come on. Sit down next to your little fella girl. Simba's just gone the chippy. Don't want you flagging, do we? Think you can manage something?
Yeah, I feel quite hungry, actually.
Nice one. Oh, yeah. There's the scrum man now.
Are you feeling better, love?
Yeah.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Linz. How are you feeling? All right?
How much do we owe you, Sin?
Oh, go away. Behave.
No, come on.
No, it's on me. There you go.
Nice one, cheers, Sim. Thanks, mate.
Linz, come on, love.
There you go.
Cheers.
Come on, kid. Fill your boots, eh? Oh. Fancy nipping down the Swan later on, Sim? Have a quick pint?
I think that's the kind of diet I like. Chippy tea, a few ales. Mick Johnson, you don't know what you're missing.
I can't eat this.
Tough love. Not hot enough.
What the hell am I doing? Just sitting here eating fish and chips? Listening to you going on about drinking down the pub like everything's normal? What are you going to do? drink to Mike's health while you're down there. Cheers, Mike. Sorry you're in jail and all that, but at least we're all right.
Linz.
It wasn't for you. You wouldn't even be in jail in the first place. And now you expect me just to sit here pretending everything's okay. Well, it's not thanks to you. I should never have left Mike. You should be with him now.
Come on, love.
Don't you understand? Mike's going to court in 6 weeks' time, and it's all your fault, Dad. It's just you and Gary just want some easy money. You've ruined our lives.
Hey, what are you doing the windows of this place for? It's empty.
I'm doing them because I want them to look clean for when I move in.
You're wasting your time there, aren't you, Sinbad? Ah, Jackie's getting this place. She's a proper businesswoman now, you know, got loads of capital behind her. You'll be lucky if you can top what she's going to bid, I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, you've got to keep your head at these auctions, haven't you? And you're Jackie, young girl, I think a bottle will go.
Oh, aye.
See that? That's my limit. I'm prepared to pay cash.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see at the auction on Friday, won't we? And hey, when our Jackie does move in, don't you be charging her for having cleaned them windows. Hiya. Hi.
Who are you looking at?
Von Dixon. Do you know something? I should go out there and land him one for what he said about our Lindsay, the cheeky sod.
Keep your voice down, will you? She's going to hear you. Is he still out there?
No, he's gone back into his own house now. Come on, let's go over there and just put his windows in.
No, Jimmy, don't do anything. Look, Sinbad's right, isn't he? Just ignore them. They're not worth it.
It'd be a lot easier to ignore them if they kept the big gob shut.
Yes, I know, but they won't, will they? Has Lindsay been down yet?
No, she's still in her room.
Go and see how she is. Writing to Mike again? Trying to. I just don't know what to say to him. I can't keep saying I'm sorry, Mike. That's not going to do much good, is it? What am I supposed to say, Mum? What about sending him some stuff over instead? You know, things he'll really need. Well, that'll show him you're still thinking about him and that you care. Look, love, you can say no if you don't want to, but why don't you come to the shops with me? You can pick out what you want to get. Oh, I don't know, Mum. Well, I'll be there to hold your hands. I know, but what if I'm like I was yesterday? And what if you're not? Look, I don't want to force you, Linz, but
You won't know if you don't try, will you?
Is my dad all right?
Oh, we'll be all right. You didn't tell him anything he doesn't know already, you know. Now, come on. The longer you leave it, Linz, the more scared you're going to be. You'll end up like that Howard Hughes fella. That's better. Now, will you come to the shops with your mum?
Yeah.
Come.
I thought you said you were going to have another look inside, but not through the window.
Yeah, I was. But then the estate agent turned up and he's showing a couple round. And he'll probably show another couple round to Savvy. Now, I don't even know why I bothered thinking about buying this place.
Come on, son, you can't be like that.
Yeah, well, Jackie Dixon will probably put a higher bid in for it anyway. God knows who else is going to make a bid for it.
Hey, come on, son, you can't give up now. You already splashed out on a load of furniture. I mean, wouldn't it be a waste of money, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, mate, if you don't get this place, it's not like it's the only house in town.
Yeah, but it's the only one round here that I know of that's going for a song, isn't it?
You don't know for sure that Jackie Dicko's going to put in a higher bid, though, do you?
Yeah, well, I suppose you're right.
Listen, mate, I better shoot. They're open the shop. Catch you later.
See you later.
Good morning.
It's nearly afternoon, actually.
Oh, right. Good afternoon, then.
I would have bought you a cup of tea in bed, but I didn't like to wake you.
Well, you did.
No wonder you're tired. Coming back all hours in the morning. It must have been nearly 2 o'clock.
Oh, was it? I don't honestly remember.
Going to do the same tonight, are you? Coming home for supper, then dashing back out again?
I don't really know.
What on earth were you up to till that hour of the morning?
Oh, I had a few drinks in the restaurant afterwards with some friends.
Oh, really? Which friends were these?
Eleanor and Sarah.
You were out till 2 o'clock in the morning with 2 women?
David, they're both happily married. I've known them since uni, and even if they weren't, does it really matter?
Actually, Max, I think it does matter, really. You are still a married man, need I remind you?
Mm-hmm.
Have you spoken to Patricia and the children lately?
Yes, I phoned her yesterday. Alice is learning how to swim, and Thomas has learned 13 French swear words. Anything else you need to know before I go for a bath?
You don't have to adopt that tone with me, Max. I was merely concerned with what happened to you last night.
Well, that's very good of you, David, but I would appreciate it if you didn't act like the Spanish Inquisition after I'd been out. This is my house, after all. I can do whatever I like.
All right.
All right, Jim. So your Lindsay got up before. How was she all right?
Yeah, a bit brighter. She's gone to the shops with the mum. She'll be all right. What's up?
That couple there, the estate agent's just shown them round number 9. Well, they've come out holding their noses, complaining about a smell. It was stinking there.
Well, maybe Eddie Banks left a sweaty sock lying round.
I'll tell you what, there's only one way to find out.
There, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Ah, I felt better being with you.
Listen, if you're feeling up to it, you can come with me to the nursery and pick Kylie up if you want.
Yeah, I see, eh?
Yeah. Listen, love, why don't you go in? I'll be with you in a minute.
Yeah, all right.
You've got some nerve, I'll give you that.
You what?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you've conveniently forgotten what you said about our Lindsay, have you?
Like what?
Like saying she slept away out of that prison in Thailand.
Free country, isn't it? I can say what I want.
You've got a sick mind, you know that.
I'm only saying what everyone else is thinking.
Well, it's got to be in there somewhere.
Do you reckon? Oh, hey, freaks. You know what that is, don't you? That's the hard kipper behind the hot water tank routine, isn't it? Remember that time we did it in the choice?
Yeah, the choice. So that's what Katie and Jackie were up to, eh? The little minxes.
No, I've nearly got it. Nearly. No!
Oh, what have you done?
No! Burnt me finger!
Hey, hang on, Jimmy. Other than Jackie and Katie, we're the only ones that know about this, aren't we? So if anyone else comes to look at the house, they'll be put off buying it.
Yeah, good thinking, that, mate.
All I've got to do now is think of a way of putting Jackie Dixon off buying the place.
No, she's bought the kipper, not the place.
You get worse.
And who do you think you are talking to me like that? I haven't even
Sir?
started yet, Gail. You've always had it.
Sounds like my Jackie, that. Come on.
What else round here?
Well, maybe that's got something to do with the fact that you're a gang of drug dealers.
Mike wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for your family. I mean, it's just like having the mafia on your doorstep.
And you're so perfect, aren't you?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Going with your fella's son and having his kids.
Don't you dare talk about my choice like that!
Get off,
Oh, you cow! That cost me 20 quid!
20 quid, you a rob, love! I've got better quality dusters!
Jackie, what's going on?
Ask her, she's the one who started it. It's me!
It's you, you cheeky mate! You started it! This has got nothing to do with me!
Well, you were the one spreading lies about my daughter.
Jackie.
How could you say such a thing?
Jackie!
What? Say what about me? Nothing, love, nothing. Taking the notice of her, she's warped.
Warped? I'll warp your head in a minute!
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see you try!
Don't you tempt me!
What the hell's going on here, Bev? Will you pack it in?
I want to know what she said about
Love,
me.
take no notice of her. She's just staring at
What did you say about me?
As if you didn't know.
Bev.
Will someone please just tell me what's going on? What did you say about me? Come on. Don't you say a word, Beth.
Why not? It's all true, isn't it?
Beverly.
What's true?
It's not just me. Everyone's saying it. You're only here today because you slept your way out of that jail. Well, that's why they let you go, isn't it? Eh? You couldn't give a toss about leaving poor Mike behind.
Woo.
Oh, say the big act.
You vindictive little bitch.
Oh, did you see that? You bunch of gangsters!
you. You just can't keep that shut, can you?
She nearly broke my cheekbone!
You're lucky she never broke your legs.
Oh, go on, you've had your say.
Have you for GBH? Hey, and what are you all looking at?
Do you know, if you wanted to kick somebody when they're down, you couldn't have done a better job.
I just hope you're proud of yourself. And what am I supposed to have done?
You've just started World War III. That's what you've done. Come on.
It's like this all the time round here, you know. Mind you, you get used to it after a while.
Bill, how could you say that about me? It's horrible.
Take no notice of her, love.
She's off her head, kid.
Does everyone think I did what she said I did?
Of course they don't.
And how do you know they don't?
Because people have got more sense.
They might not say it, but they think it.
Linz, they don't, love.
I don't think I want to face any of them ever again. None of them.
David, I'm sorry just to land on you like this, but I didn't know what else to do. I've been trying to get in touch with Max all day.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Oh, you could say that. We're homeless. I've been thrown out of my flat and I haven't been able to find anywhere else.
Well, where exactly does Max fit into all this?
Well, I was wondering if he could put us up here. It would only be for a few nights, of course.
Honestly, Susan, this just isn't on, you know.
I know. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't dream of coming round here, but I honestly haven't been able to find another flat. I'm stuck.
Look, I realise that Max is Matthew and Emily's father. That shouldn't mean he has to bail you out every time you get yourself into a fix.
I don't enjoy having to rely on Max, but sometimes he has to face up to his responsibilities.
But it isn't just sometimes, is it?
You're right. It's unfair of me to expect Max to help. I'm sorry for troubling you. I'll try and find a bed and breakfast somewhere for me and the children.
Wait. You might as well hang on here until he gets back. He shouldn't be long. But please, don't expect him to be as understanding as me. If he asks you to leave, then I'm afraid I'm going to have to respect his wishes.
Of course.
Sam was angling to come for a drink with us.
Yeah, of course she was, but you can't very well push her with you, can she?
After what I said to her yesterday, no. She's still on her best behaviour.
I wonder how long she'll keep playing with the trees for. How are ya? Sounds like there was a couple of people looking around the house today.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll be going after it, though.
How come?
Well, he came out of there complaining about the smell, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now you come to mention it. We noticed the smell when we looked round it, didn't we, Casey?
Yeah, it was quite bad, actually.
You know what it is, don't you?
What?
Dodgy plumbing. Eddie Banks told Mick that he's had all kinds of trouble ever since he had that flood in the garden, didn't he, mate?
Yeah, said it cost a fortune in plumbers trying to sort it, you know.
Yeah? Oh, well, just have to get me dad to do it with his hands, you like that?
Yeah, it's not just an ordinary DIY job, you know, Jackie. I mean, it's going to cost thousands. I mean, I'm having second thoughts about going after it.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure about going after it myself now. It doesn't seem like much of a bargain to me. Come on, Casey, we better go. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Do you think they sussed us? Mad, he's bluffing, isn't he?
Do you think they've sussed us?
Nah, he's bluffing.
Right. Time to get on with part 2 of Operation Housey Housey.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got to pick up a few essential things from here, get over to number 9, because we might need Jimmy's help as well.
Well, what are you going to do?
Wait and see.
It was a lovely supper, David. You certainly are a dab hand in the kitchen, aren't you?
Oh, I get by, I suppose.
Well, thanks. The children were famished.
You must also be pretty tired. Oh, come on, Max, where are you? Look, Susanna, this is ridiculous. They're obviously exhausted. There's no point in keeping them up any longer. They can have the spare bedroom.
Well, isn't that where you are?
No, I'm in Thomas's old room, actually. Well, you might as well bed down there.
Where are you going to sleep?
Well, I'll be all right on the sofa. After all, it's only for a couple of nights.
Oh, I can't let you do that.
No, I'll be fine, really.
Oh, it's very good of you, David.
That's probably Max now.
Come on, Tweedledum, Tweedledee, bedtime.
Hello? Patsy. How are you, my darling? Good. Look, can you hold on a minute? Right. Can you manage all right?
I think so. Give my love to Patricia, won't you?
Patsy.
How is she?
Sitting on her bed. She looks terrible. Oh, I could strangle her, Bev. I know I shouldn't have said anything, but it was the way she looked at us, Jim. I just couldn't help myself. I just saw it. I've let everyone down, haven't I? Especially our Lens.
Look, don't be blaming yourself. It's her over the road. She's got a mouth like a sewer, that one.
What are you, Jim?
This is all the cash we've got left from that last lot of gear that Gary sold. I'm going to give it to Ron.
Is that all of it?
Yeah, nearly 12 grand there.
Go sick if he knew where it came from.
No, he's not going to find out, is he? So what I'm going to do is hand it over to him to help pay for their Mike's legal fees, just like I promised. And then that is it. We're not having any more to do with them, not after today.
But what about the campaign for Mike? We can't just drop it. We owe it to Ron.
They're on their own from now on.
We can't do that. I mean, what's that saying to our Lindsay?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Aye, I covered it with the money. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
It's all right. £3, yeah? It's 1 week, isn't it?
Yeah.
So...
OK, thanks, Jack.
And listen, I'm just going to go and see Cracker.
Why? What's up with it?
Oh, she's just a bit, patting Mick.
Well, not over me geraniums, I hope.
No, I won't be long.
Do you know, sometimes I wonder if you think more of that soft mud than you do of me.
Right, my darling. Love to the children. And to your mother. Right, I'll talk to you soon. Lots of love. Bye. That was Patricia on the phone.
So I gathered.
She and Max phone each other constantly, you know. Heaven knows what the phone bill will be like. I mean, they talk for hours almost every night.
Really? How sweet.
That could be Max now. No, someone else's car. Hello?
Something wrong?
I'm sure I've seen someone in the Banks' old house. Yes. There's someone shining a torch. Susanna, would you mind phoning the police? Tell them there's an intruder at number 9 Brookside Close. I'll try and apprehend them now in case the police don't get here in time.
David, they could have guns or knives or anything. Stay here.
Don't worry. I'll get Ron Dixon to give me a hand.
David, don't!
Come on, come on.
Hang on, will you? Yeah. I just don't mix keeping Dixie downstairs.
Oh, like goody two shoes at times, isn't it, that fella?
Listen, make sure you get it all in, you know.
You sure this is going to put people off, like?
Oh, too right, yeah. Get that in the head of the tank. You got brown water, do you think? The drains are off.
Aye. Get that out the way, will you? Like a bloody disco in here with you.
Oh, nice. Let's do it, yeah. Go on, just let me get up there. Oh.
I think they're still in there.
Bev, I'll be fine, love. You stay here with her, Josh.
Don't do anything daft.
Looks like they got in through the back way. Come on.
Hang on, Bing. Do you think this is wise?
Still in there. You stay here. They got in through the back. Come on.
Here you go.
All done.
Right. Now, let's see if it works. Bingo.
Jimmy, there's someone outside. Watch out.
They're in the house.
Hey, could be burglars.
Burglars? Hey, Jimmy, be careful.
Bing. Don't just lash out at them, mate. Wait till we see the whites of their eyes.
Right.
Gotcha! Ow, me arm! Me arm! Get in there, Ron. I'm right behind you. Get hold of him. Will he get that thing out of me face?
The light's on.
Ron.
Well, man, I've known you be behind this. What are you doing in our Jackie's house?
Hey, well, hang on a minute. It's not your Jackie's house yet, you know.
What the hell's that stench? Blimey, you're knocking for six, that. Ooh.
What on earth are you doing here?
Well, we
thought we saw somebody in here.
Yeah.
So why break in then?
Hold on a minute. I know what's going on here. You're trying to do something to this place to stop people buying it, aren't you? Look! I was right. Guilt all over his face.
Sin, that's slander there.
Look, of course I'm not, Ron. Anyway, it was... Well, yeah, all right, we are, OK.
Good, you swindling
Well,
little...
I better tell the police not to come. Sinbad, I'm very disappointed.
I could have you arrested for this, you know.
Oh, could you? Well, you better have your Jackie arrested as well.
Why?
Because what do you think the smell is? She put a kipper behind the hot water tank to put me off buying the place.
A kipper? Oh, Jackie did that?
Yeah. So go on, Ron. Put the handcuffs on.
You find it a bit more relaxing than things at the rest.
Susanna,
Hello, Max.
what are you doing here?
We had nowhere else to stay.
We?
Matthew and Emily are upstairs asleep.
Perhaps we'd better go.
Perhaps
another time, Max.
Liz, yeah, all right, now.
Yeah, see you later, Max. All right, I'll speak to you tomorrow, Simon. Good night.
David, what's going on?
David, is everything all right?
Yes, it was just a false alarm.
Please, excuse me, will somebody please tell me, what is going on here?
Max, Susanna and the children had nowhere else to go. And if you ever came home of an evening instead of gallivanting around, we might have been able to sort out some alternative arrangements.
Susanna, I thought I told you last week, there's no room here.
Believe me, Max, I had nowhere else to go.
Well, what about a cheap hotel or a bed and breakfast?
Oh, for heaven's sake. You wouldn't want your own children in some grubby, squalid bed and breakfast, would you?
No, of course not. It's just, well, we don't have enough space here for a start.
Well, I can sleep on the sofa for now.
Max, it is only for a few nights.
Oh, really?
Promise.
Look, why don't we turn in, have a good night's sleep, and talk about this in the morning?
And perhaps you could see the children then. They were really looking forward to spending the evening with their father. We didn't realise you'd be out so late.
I'm sorry. It's just unexpected, that's all.
I think perhaps it's better if I go upstairs now. I'll see you in the morning. Night.
Night, Susanna.
Good night, Max.
Good night. David, what the hell were you thinking of letting her in here? Don't you have any compassion at all? I'm fully aware of the awkwardness of the situation. What was I supposed to do? Chuck them out on the street? And anyway, aren't you overreacting just a little bit? They'll only be here for a couple of days, you know. Oh, yeah, that's what she'd have you believe, isn't it? But she's not going to be here for just a few days, David. She is like a spider spinning its web round a fly, and before you know it, you are lunch. If I know Susanna, she'll be here forever.